들리세요? 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 좀 목소리를 크게 해야겠네. 네. 좀 목소리를 크게 해야겠네. 자, 잠깐만요. 자, 오랜만이라서 반갑고, 오늘 제가 이거 킨 거는 갑작스러워서 죄송한데, 영어 연습 겸 앞으로 글로벌 서비스로 유튜브를 제작해 나가는 데 있어서 좀 시발점이 되고자, 다른 이유들도 있지만 오픽 시험을 이번 주 수요일에 치려고 해요. 그래서 오픽 시험 치기 전에 제가 메인으로 좀 관심을 가지고 있는 포인트들이 크게 몇 가지가 있거든요. 아시는 분들은 아시겠지만 크게 컴퓨터, 그리고 음악, 돈, 건강, 그리고 언어, 이렇게 있습니다. 5가지에 대해서 플러스 알파로 여러 가지를 영어로 좀 설명을 할 거고, 최대한 많은 사람들이 못 알아듣게 하기 위해서 굳이 뭐 설명을 달거나 하진 않겠습니다. 그래서 영어로 이제 쭉 이어가지고 이제 발표를 하고 깔끔하게 영상 마치도록 하겠습니다. 이게 백데이터가 돼서 그냥 나중에 뭐 자기소개 페이지 영상 하나 만들 수도 있는데, 그거는 뭐 좀 지나고 나서의 일이고, 일단은 시작하도록 하죠. 시작하기 전에 뭐 하나만 더 얘기하면, 친구 따라서 지금 더담백 사서 먹고 있고, 요즘 건강 이슈도 되게 많이 중요한 것 중에 하나가 돼서 운동도 조금 열심히 다니고 있고, 영양제도 먹고 있어요. 영양제도 이것저것 이게 추천 많이 해주거든요. 오마비디 유씨라고. 뭐 그렇답니다. 목소리 잘 들리시죠? So, until now, I will speak in English as well. The first, computer. What's your job? Yeah. Let me introduce my job. And before this, let me introduce myself. Hi, my name is Jeha Park, and I love computer and music. So my job is about computer, and I also make music in my spare time. It may sound light, but it's not. Deep love, you know? If you listen to my follow answers to your questions, 왜 또 갑자기 안 되는 거지? 이제 다시 연결이 됐고요. 이거 조금 끝나야 되나 싶기도 하고. 몰라. 뭐 알아듣는 사람도 있겠지. 다시 한번 자기소개 시작하겠습니다. So hi, and let me introduce myself. My name is my stage name is Park Jaek-do, and I love computer and music. So my job is about computer, and I also make music in my spare time. It may sound a little bit light, but it's not. I have a deep love, you know? So if you listen to my following answers to your questions, you will be able to recognize my sincerity, my heart. So let's go to my word. And by the way, a feature of my life is that I served in the military as an officer, especially an Air Force officer for 7 years. So my speech may be a little bit tough like a soldier. So please understand. Thank you. And next question. What's your job? My job is about computer and kind of computer engineer. More specifically, I can be also called a white hacker or a cybersecurity expert. Simply an information security engineer. My responsibility is to protect the company assets. Assets like such as data or services from hacking threats. Hacking threats is like malicious attacks or system failures from accident or hackers. Blah blah blah. So I fall in love in this area since I was very young, like about the second grade in elementary school. So when I started building my career, then my career after I choosing it as a major in the university. And in the military, I worked as a specialist about cybersecurity for 7 years, and after that, I worked as an automotive cybersecurity engineer at HMC for about 1 year, and then I'm about to join this company. I can say this name, but as a security engineer also. And I recently transferred to this company very successfully. So, yep, I'm very excited to live my life after joining this company. Thank you. And the next question. What's your hobby? And my hobby is about music. I do make music when I have spare time, and you have to know about this. I'm very pretty serious, and I do it very often for just a hobby. So I don't think this is just a hobby. I have loved music since I was very young, like 3 years old. I started to going to the music academy, from that age, you know. But the first time that I started to make music seriously is when I joined a circle named Terra in university. Shut the fuck up. 마이크가 또 꺼졌어. 왜 그러는 거야? 정말 마음에 안 들어. 자, 이 마이크가 왜 자꾸 꺼지는지 잘 모르겠지만 일단 계속 이어서 가보겠습니다. Where can I have to start? From here. Yeah. The Terra is a circle about hip hop and R&B. And you might say it's not a big deal to make music, but I've liked making things other than music since I was young. So I make them make various items using computer programs called DAW or anything else. Especially in music, I use DAW, and especially Ableton Live. And by the way, the important thing is that my dream is still in progress. Of course, about computer is my dream also, but the music side dream is to be famous through music someday. As I said before, I don't think this is just a hobby, but my goal is to be famous for me, myself, and my crew someday. Yeah. So oh my god, my mic fucked up again. So what should I do this? I'm about to break this, but it's very expensive and my treasure number one, so I shouldn't. So let's continue. Again, my stage name is Jackdo. So if you're interested, check it out on YouTube, like here, or any other music platforms. And peace out. And the fourth question is about exercise. What do you prefer when you exercise? And my answer is this. I'm going to gymnasium nearby my house, and it was been a short time, and it has a long history. And to me, when it comes to what can I do? Okay, I'm going to gymnasium nearby my house, and it has a long history. When it comes to exercise and health, my main concern is my back pain. I have a really bad, really terrible back pain. Do you know herniated disc? Yeah, I have a terrible herniated disc and neck disc, blah blah blah. So I've tried a bunch of different types of therapy or treatments and exercises to relieve my back pain. When my herniated disc was severe, I just walked around the house or inside my house. And then when it got a little bit better, I went jogging a bit along the river nearby my house. And last year, I started Pilates. I started Pilates as recommended by my back therapist. And recently, I changed my category of exercise and started going to. 이거 안 되겠습니다. 이걸로 할게요. 예? And started going to a gym to focus on my back, and abs, and lower body exercises like squat. Do you know squat? No. And that helped to relieve my back pain, and it actually helped. My back keeps getting better and better until now. So I will continue this as soon as many as possible, as often as possible, you know. So next question. The money, the investment. Yeah. What do you put your money? Where do you put your money? And then my answer is, oh, that's a tough question. you know, because investing is really tough. I don't know much about it, isn't it? Right? Fuck you, iPhone. Disconnect. And let me continue my question. I've been working on this for a long time to make it simple. I mean, the investing to make simple. I needed to make an effort to keep my portfolio as simple as possible. Cause I don't have such a time, like because I have work to do and have relationships to do, and I also have a girlfriend that I have to care, and musics I have to make, and so on. Like I said before, you know, I mentioned already. So in conclusion, listen carefully. My portfolio is invested 5-5 in stocks and real estate. Again, 5-5 in the stocks and real estate. I will tell you why until now, from now. Okay? My strategy is simple. SPY and buying a house. Do you know SPY? I will tell you right now. The SPY is an ETF that follows the S&P index. S&P index is the US index. Okay? So, first of all, let me explain this. I don't trust the Korean market actually. I know that it's a little bit underrated, undervalued, but the more I study economics, the more I feel like the US market is all set to benefit, all set to win. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going to invest only, not only, but most in the US like an idiot. And as I mentioned before, SPY is an ETF that follows the US index. So it's like a bet on America, the US itself. The US itself. In Korea, people tend to buy at least one house. So I have safely prepared one due to my parents' recommendation. And right, it's a traditional investment strategy in Korea. That's true. And I'm fine with that. However, I'm not going to all in like other people, but trying to invest only a certain percentage of my total portfolio, total assets in real estate. You know what I'm saying? So that becomes my conclusion. As I said before, 5-5 in SPY and house in Seoul. Okay, I'm done. So next question. The travel. What country did you been? Okay, I will answer. I've traveled to many places, including Europe and Southeast Asia, but the most interested and impressive two were the United States and Japan. I will tell you serially, the first, America. Actually, when I was in the military for 7 years, it wasn't easy. Hold on a second, please. Okay, I'm done. Okay. Okay, actually, when I was in the military for 7 years again, it wasn't easy to travel abroad because I had to get separate permission to go abroad. You know what I'm saying? Because of the sort of thing. So around the time I was discharged from the military, I wished to go 1 month trip to US. So the first thing I planned was 1 month trip to the US, and I went, boom, to where what am I saying? San Francisco and LA and Las Vegas and Grand Canyon and so on. The most part, every part of the US in the left side, west side, west side. It was an amazing time because America has been my dream country since I was a little child because I love computer and music. The cutting edge of computer and music, which I love, is all there. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and West Side musicians like Kendrick Lamar. It's all there. But after living in LA for about a month, I was able to face the gloomy reality as well as the shiny success of America. So, more specifically, drugs and guns in black music were really serious problems, and I also encountered many homeless people who couldn't escape hunger, the poverty or something. So one of my friends lived in LA, and I've been there, and I learned how hard it was to live in America as a foreigner. So I am about to give up. Not just give up, but I postponed it. You know what I'm saying? So my dream was to immigrate to America, but not now. After my travel, I reset my goal to succeed in Korea and visit America as if it were my home. As many as possible. If I got money and I succeed, I can go anytime I want, when I want. So that's all about my American thing. The second country is Japan. Japan was the second country I was most interested in because of the anime I liked in high school and my favorite food from Japan, like ramen, katsu, and sushi. And I also love the Japanese culture because it is more advanced country with a similar culture to our country, Korea. It is a country that I am seriously considering, like working overseas along with the US, or Japan, Tokyo. I wanted to keep an eye on it, so I went to Japan 3 times last year, like 3 times again, 3 times. Can you believe? The Tokyo and Fukuoka and Tokyo again. I love the atmosphere. Atmosphere. The atmosphere of Japan, the kindness and honesty of the people, and especially I love the Japanese food. As I mentioned before, I can eat those all day, really, and I don't need to go to luxury restaurant like that the trip was satisfying enough just by visiting convenience store. The pudding was uh, really nice, really delicious. You have to try this, try that. You know, I've been to Tokyo, Osaka, Fukuoka, and yeah, those three. And if I get the chance, I'd like to travel to Osaka again or Hokkaido this year. By the way, I also study Japanese as a hobby. I mean, really hobby. But who knows? If I keep studying and keep an eye on this country, maybe I could really move to a company like Line in Japan. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a computer engineer. And the next question. 영상 감상. The watching things, videos. What is the favorite platform of video? Okay, let me tell you my best OTT service. That is YouTube, definitely. As I mentioned before, I like Japanese anime. I also watch OTT service like Netflix, but I subscribe to an animation only OTT service called Loftel. But I quit recently. But you know what? The thing I have to tell you that I watch the most is YouTube. I have the YouTube Premium subscription and I make videos of YouTube. No doubt. I watch various videos on YouTube in the morning, on my way to and from work, before going to bed, and on weekends. All time. I think the most common thing I watch is learning about computers or music composition through YouTube. Because there are lots of bunches of videos, the free lectures on the YouTube, so I can watch it every time. I also watch a lot of self-development and motivational videos. I love them because I need to be motivated. Like interviews of experts or celebrities like Elon Musk and Trump and Kanye West, they inspire me a lot. I think those people are all genius. And I want to be a genius. YouTube is my inseparable friend because I also want to make videos like this in the future. And I'm still making, you know? And the next question is, what do you do? What do you do on weekends and weekdays? Okay. As I said before, I watch YouTube almost all day, so most of my time-based routine is watching videos. Video work, video eat, video wash, video sleep. But still, I'll try to answer as cool as possible. On weekends, the distance to work is quite far now. And I mostly just work because I have a lot to work. So it's sad, but that's true. So when I go at home, I just eat dinner, watch videos, and then go to sleep quickly, real quick. Sometimes I can work at home now and the next company. So in the evening of that days, I go to the gym, study computer skills or making music. Like I said before, weekends weekends are weekends are not much different from weekday evenings. Waking up late and doing the same things I mentioned earlier, or going on dates with friends or my girlfriend. I usually go to PC room with my girlfriend and do some games like League of Legends or Minecraft. And I like being outside more than at home. So even when I'm alone in weekends, I usually go to a cafe and do my things, watch my videos. And then next question, uh, the housing. Where do you live, and what is like, and can you compare with the the past the past house? Okay, the place I live now is an old apartment with 2 bedrooms and a living room. I changed one bedroom to my working room, like the music composition room. All the music devices and the instruments are there, but I rarely visit there. And I love my place. You know what? I bought and own this. Boom. My hometown is Busan, so I have lived away from my family for various reasons since I was young. Most most reasons were studying or for work. Since I left home for my studies in middle school, I have moved around to many places, including dormitories, studios, and military residence. Most of the spaces were so small. You know what I'm saying? Or I had to live with another person, so it was bad. I hate that. I I want to be alone. I love to be alone. So it was quite uncomfortable, you know? So, right? Living alone in such a large space is like a dream to me. It's it's about what am I saying? Uh, 80 square meters. Yeah, 80 square meters. I feel like I have already succeeded. Boom. When I lived in Busan, my house, the whole house was bigger, but I have to live. I had to live with my family, and I had I have an older sister. So uh, because of uh, because of the older sister problem, that's not a problem, but the older sister took had to take the bigger room, so my place was still small, always small. So I think it's because of this past that I prefer to be outside on weekends, or I am dreaming of living in a big country house. You know, that's actually my dream. I think Yongin is a better place from here. I don't know, or Bundang, or Pangyo. So that's it. There is something more like the weather things, or when did you do when you were in master's degree, or what is your what do you do when do you have spare time, like shopping or games, or watching TVs, as I mentioned before, or going to cafe, or what's your hobby or interest, like cooking, or playing instruments, or listening to music. And then not only about going the trip abroad, but also the 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 trip inside my country, Korea. And I have to prepare the answers of these questions, and I will do from now. So this is the end of today's live. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. 뭐야?